ends today. It ends today. And I've got your back till the end of the line. Across the world right now, especially in the past few weeks, many people have been dealing with the dark night of the soul. Is that you on your journey? Are you dealing with the dark night of the soul? We have to realize that sometimes it's not just you. It's everyone collectively, and it's an energy. And it's a big purge that's happening. It's a great spiritual awakening that's happening. And as I've shared before, once you see, you could never unsee. And your perception becomes your reality. And it all comes to an end today. We're all experiencing this dark night of the soul. And, just like when the caterpillar gets into that cocoon, maybe it feels like, maybe I'm never going to get out of here. Is that you? You might be on your journey and you're in this period of darkness, this period of sludge, the period of, man, I just feel like I'm being held down and I'm not moving forward, almost in a holding pattern. Well, that's because a diamond is formed under great pressure, but it all ends today. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, could you kindly give this video a like? Click that like button right now. It helps others find this message. And please share this message today. If today's message resonates with you, please click the subscribe button. This way you'll get a notification on your phone. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, because we put the work in every day. Life doesn't stop, and neither can you. So keep going. I felt called to make this message today. As the other day in the gym, I saw someone in the sauna that watches the channel. And I could hear in his voice and, him sharing, I listened to what you had to say. You just got to keep going during this time period. And I could feel the heaviness and, I am kind of feeling it as well. And maybe you're feeling it right now. And a lot of people are going through the dark night of the soul, or have been going through the dark night of the soul for many different reasons. And it's rough being in that cocoon, waiting for the universe to release you. Yeah? You're waiting to be released, and you start squirming around, you feel the struggle inside. So, really speaking to this person and being empathic, you could pick up on these energies. I encourage, and we've been sharing this on the channel page, sometimes we also need to take the accountability mirror out and say to ourselves, well, why am I in this position? Am I making moves in my life to become more social, to find new friends, to find new people to bring into my life? I encourage everyone, regardless of what you do, maybe you haven't been meeting new people. Maybe it calls you to join a gym. There's a great community waiting for you in a gym. And you see all different types of people. Everyone's there for their personal goals, and we want to keep the vibes high. And you never know who you meet. And I will tell you this, you will not meet anyone sitting on the couch. We're not waiting for the new year to make resolutions. It's fake time anyway. Today we're going to get up. We're going to get out of our houses. And we're going to start meeting people. We're going to be bringing them, attracting them into our everyday lives. We're going to take out the accountability mirror and we're going to say, you know what? Maybe we need to make these new connections, stop pushing, because we all have this field, and sometimes we push things out of our lives when the answer is right before our very eyes. I've noticed that on my journey. A lot of times the answer is right before my very eyes, and the answers to where I need to go actually comes through people. The dark night of the soul ends today. It's a very special day today. You know what today is? It's a very special day today. The energy is conducive to this because the light returns today, and we are staying focused on the light returning to our lives today. You could write it in the comments. It all ends today. It ends today. You have to be the one. You have to be the one to end it today. So you need to move forward, and no one is going to do it for us. We do it by creating it ourselves. Living for yourself needs to be the key right now, because remember, you can't control other people. You cannot control every situation in life, just like that massive wave. Those that go to the beach and that massive wave comes crashing down on you, it will knock you over. So the dark night of the soul, it is really refining the ego. Remember, we actually need an ego to navigate this third dimensional reality, the density that we're in. However, a lot of humanity's ego was thrown out of whack because of the matrix fake reality that we've all been plugged into. And once you see beyond that matrix reality, all of a sudden things start to make sense. And I was just talking to a friend of mine, and I was telling him how I was called to do this intermittent fasting and fasting sometimes for a full day. And I fast like you've never fasted before. And you have to leave the ego at the door, because you need to address the situation. You need to address clarity. You have to address healing. You have to address the reset button. Sometimes we have to hit the reset button on our everyday lives to move forward. So hit that reset button. So sometimes the ego has to take a step back. I could say, I'm not eating, 6 meals a day. I might have lost a little weight for a short period of time, but we have to address these things first. As my Nana always taught me, there's a time for this and a time for that. So sometimes there's a time to address your health, and then sometimes there's another period of time. Sometimes we have to peel back. If you want to redo something in your house, sometimes you have to throw clutter out. Throw clutter out today. It's gonna help you. Sometimes we have to break things down and then we build it back up. Just like Mjolnir, as you see here, this glorious studio that we have here. We have Mjolnir, and I spoke about the power of the hammer many times. You need to be worthy to lift the hammer, and the hammer is the most important weapon for a warrior to wield. You have to be worthy, but the main idea of the hammer is that it's used to break down, and after you break down, then you use the hammer to build up once again. And that's what the dark night of the soul is doing for each and every one of us. We are being broken down so that we can now build ourselves up again. Please hit the like button if this is the truth resonating within your DNA receptors at this time. So really stay focused on that. Focus on lifting the hammer, because you are worthy. And once you realize you are worthy, that's a lot. That's where a lot of problems come into play. Oh, you know what? I'm not worthy. This happens for other people. It doesn't happen for me. I don't really fit in. Of course you don't fit in, dear one. You came here to stand out. And once you reach that place where you actually have the answers inside of you, you're not going to find the answers on TV. You're not going to see it on the TV. You're not going to see it by people. There's people, just because people scream things louder doesn't mean that they're right. So you might be just, a quiet, mild-mannered individual just hanging out, and you might actually have or hold the keys to the universe inside of you. And we're all being refined at this time. We're all being cleansed at this time. And that's where, yes, that's where the power lies. It lies within being authentic. That's all you need to do is be authentic. Your soul is yearning for so much more. Is that you? Are you getting this message right now? And you say to yourself, you know what? My soul is yearning for so much more. I need so much more than this lifestyle, than this situation, than this relationship, than this job. Your soul is yearning for so much more. It is time to embrace that you are now, from this moment today, this energy has been cleared and we are moving forward. On our Patreon community, you know, we have the 8 dimensions of wellness community, because each and every individual, right, you could be looking at someone and in your perception, oh, well, this person has everything. But remember, 8 dimensions of wellness. So everyone is dealing with something. And sometimes God, you know, puts something in your life to get the cogs, get the wheels to turn. So it's actually Kensho versus Satori. I have a full video on the channel page, Kensho versus Satori. Well, I'll share that link in our groups later if you've never seen that one. And, you know, a lot of people, they just want Satori moments and unicorns and rainbows. We could get some unicorns and rainbows. But it's actually the Kensho. You know, I speak about the path of the warrior. And I don't care who you are, but when you actually become a warrior, that's where the magic lies. And you don't actually have to do anything, because right now we're all working on ourselves. It doesn't matter your past as we move forward to our future. You need to stay focused on the self-growth at this time. Start living for yourself and investing in your health. That's what we're doing now, and we're doing it all the way to and through 2024 and beyond. Start living for yourself, investing in your health. You could write it in the comments as well. Because once you feel good, you have clarity, you have mental clarity, your physical health will improve as well. I was sharing this with someone, you know, she was asking me, you know, and I was like, you know what, when you have the lack of anxiety in your life, when you are feeling well, all of a sudden you become stronger. You're like a superhero. Yeah, we're like a bunch of Captain Americas flying through right now. Hit the like button if you're a superhero. Did you come to this channel to become a superhero? No, we're all here to activate our superhero powers, and we're all here to express ourselves in a very specific way. We don't have to be cookie cutter. We don't have to be carbon copies of everything else. You have to embrace your unique role, your unique gifts for this reality. You're here to bring them to this life. So don't shove it under the rug. Don't say, oh, well, you know what, that's for other people. Maybe you actually hold the keys inside of you. The dark night of the soul, you could run, but you can't hide, kid. Yeah, you could run, but you can't hide. It doesn't matter how big you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how pretty you think you are. It doesn't matter. Nothing actually matters, because all day long, you're living in this head. That's true. You could be in a room, there could be oh, you think you're so popular, you got all these people, right? You have people here, you know, chatting around the water cooler. I've seen it over the course of years. People are like, I was called for so much more. And the dark night of the soul will bring you to your knees. The ego needs to be left at the door. Oh, the X-Men are here, Joe. Yeah, the X-Men are here. One of the best shows in the history of the world. That's true, the X-Men. We are the X-Men. We are the mutants activating our DNA. It's true. They told her that. Check out the X-Men. was a tremendous cartoon, but it taught us a lot about life. No, but we are activating our superhero powers at this time. And you have the ability to do this within you. It's all within you. There's nothing outside of you. Things that are outside of you, and we've shared this, please head over to the channel page. There are things that are supplements, right? Like if you take supplements, it's supplementary. However, the answers are inside of you, and there's absolutely nothing else outside of you. Because when you're in your head, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling the anxiety, everything else starts to go down. It's all about raising your vibrational frequency. Please hit the like button so that others can raise their vibrational frequency at this time. It is rough to go through these time periods, but you have to have the knowing. You have to say this ends today, because when you live there, and I assure you, and people will resonate with this message, you might say, oh, this is never going to end. This is never going to end. You ever say that to yourself? We cause it. It ends today. Write it in the comments. It ends today. And what a beautiful day it is. The sun is back out today. Finally, the sun. It's been a lot of rainy days, but the sun is back out. We're going to get out in the sun today. Yeah, we're going to get the negative ions of the planet to course through the body today. It is going to be a tremendous day. Tremendous day. Yes, Sharon, we are actually going to have our very annual holiday special here on our channel. The Island of Misfit Toys holiday special is coming soon. Please subscribe to the channel. I love that. No, it's true though. We are the Island of Misfit Toys. So, nobody wants a Charlie in a box. Yeah. Now I'm actually here I'm just here to make you laugh, actually. But that's how we raise our vibrational frequency. No, we all want a Charlie in a box. Do you want a? We're gonna take the Charlie in a box in this year. It's great. We're gonna see the abominable snowman. He's gonna show up as well. It's gonna be great. It is a beautiful day today. The sun is back out today. You can hit the sunshine in the chat right now if the sunshine has returned to your everyday life. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring the sunshine to your everyday life. Can you see the sunshine here? I know sometimes I come out smashing Mjolnir on the boom. I'm here to bring the sunshine, kid. Because I get very driven, because not only do I live through it and I watch people, and that's why God puts you in the same situation as other people. We're all in this together, side by side. Don't walk in front of me because I don't follow anyone. Don't walk behind me. Walk next to me, side by side, and just be my friend. That's what it's about, kid. Side by side till the end of the line. I got your back till the end of the line. Who do you want to be in the foxhole with? Think about it. Spiritual warfare, the unseen battle. It's happening right now. Be side by side with your brothers and sisters. Be side by side with your brothers and sisters. None of these things matter. Nothing in the physical matters. We're only here for a period of time. Yeah, the sun is out. I love it. I'm grateful for all the support here. Please hit the like button. I appreciate you all being here. When I see others struggle and I hear their stories, and because I can even say to myself, you know what, I feel this as well. And it motivates me. It motivates me to show up here every single day, even if it's for the one person. And that's, you know, I always say your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. And when I hear someone, you know, talk to me about what the channel provides for them in their everyday life, that actually motivates me to show up every single day, because you never know who's watching. You never know who it motivates, because it's a positive feedback loop, and we put this energy out to the universe, and we're picking each other up on this journey. The spiritual awakening journey is not for the faint of heart. But guess what? A lot of us, pretty much everyone right now, none of us have a choice, because we are in revelation now. A great revealing is happening. And once you see, you can never unsee, you say, oh, you know what? This was a fake life. It's fake. Guess what, kid? We've all been through it. We've all been through it. Not all the same way. Again, the 8 dimensions of wellness. Always hold that. I try to present from a place of authenticity. I try to make it understandable and touch on all, because I do read the comments. Please leave a comment. I do read the comments, you know. Even the trolls know. I read the comments. I read all the comments. And I try to address these things, because it's the 8 dimensions. We're all experiencing it in a different way. It's a different way. Different way. God knows how to get the cogs to turn. Amanda Simpson, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Sunshine, thanks, Captain Mike, for all you do. It's my honor to be here. I love to do it. I love it. Puts me in alignment. Feel more energy doing this. When I'm telling you this, please hit the like button if you've experienced this. Leave a comment if you've experienced this. When you are in alignment, 2024 is about living in alignment. When you're in alignment, you see the energy rising up. A lot of you that have been on this channel with me every step of the way, you could see the change. You could see the energy rising up as we are in alignment. When you're out of alignment, you feel like shift. Yeah, you feel like shift when you're out of alignment. So once you're in alignment, you are now connected to source. Now you have an inexhaustible source of energy coursing through you, because when you're doing the work, God will continue to supply you with an unlimited supply of energy. A parasite can only live for so long. And then once the energy is used up, then that's it. So you need to stay focused. Living for yourself, investing in your health. Write it down, write it in the comments, write it on a piece of paper, write it on your blackboard. My grandfather always told me that. Write it on your blackboard and focus on it. Stop waiting. Start today. Stop waiting for make-believe dates. Oh, I got to wait for New Year's resolutions. Today's the day. Look at the sun. That's the answer. Sun, the light is coming back today. Let's get the sunshines blasting in the chat right now. So really, really have a knowing that a lot of people are dealing with the dark night of the soul during this season. Everything has its seasons and cycles. It comes to an end, and it ends now. Yeah, it ends now. Focus on this. Live it. Love it. Never give in. Never give up, because you have the answers inside of you. Trying to get out of that cocoon. People, what is he doing? You're squirming in that cocoon. You say, oh, I don't know if the universe is ever going to let me out. Claustrophobic. You're claustrophobic. You're squirming. But if you cut that poor caterpillar, and you cut the cocoon for it, doesn't get the muscles. I was just talking to my friend. You got to train. Like if I train in the gym and I'm adding extra weight, it strengthens my muscles. Well, guess what? We also have to train our spiritual muscles as well. So therefore, the dark night of the soul is needed. It is important, and it will shape you. It's time to get back in shape, kid. Yeah, get back. ABP, always be pumping, kid. You got to be pumping. And, you do things not only just for the look. You do it for the feeling, for the vibes. 2020 for the vibes, kid. It's true. 2020 for the vibes. We're doing it for the vibes, kid. Feel the vibrations. Feel the vibrations. I appreciate that, Karina. I hope I said it right. If I make you laugh, then I know I did my job today. I say, all right. I did it. I did it, kid. And you guys put a smile on my face too. And I want you to say, yeah, like, we go through this. It's a tough time. And we all, it's a season, right? I mean, light is starting to come back, right? But we're in a time period. There is less light and you feel more drained. So that's why take advantage of things. The sun is out today. I'll be taking advantage of it, even though it's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect. We could get a little bit more heat going. But you know what? I mean, I guess you could go out in a rainy, miserable day. But you know what? You want the sun at least to be out. So when the sun is out, and it actually it makes you appreciate it more. Because there was a time period, it was like sunny, and I was getting out every single day. And now it's been raining so much, like, oh, wow, the sun is out. And then you're running, like you might, if you're a beachgoer, you might have noticed this as well. You go to the beach on the first day it's hot, it's packed. Or if it's raining a lot, it's raining a lot. And then all of a sudden, the beach is packed when it finally stops. But if it's sunny every day, you see there's not as many people because it makes you appreciate it more. The last 3 years, I had a very powerful conversation with our soul sister, Kerry, yesterday. Check it out if you haven't seen it. The last 3 years, it's going to make us appreciate what's about to happen. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with at least one person today. I appreciate that if you share with even one person because a lot of people are dealing with the dark night of the soul. It's my honor to get on here daily and put out the vibration that is going to carry you to and through the event. Yeah? Quantum events are happening daily. Latch on to one and make the jump to the brand new timeline. I love you all. Never give up. Never give in. Just keep going. If you enjoyed this, we have the 8 Dimensions of Wellness community on Patreon. We will have a live stream there tomorrow night. Special live stream here on YouTube tomorrow night. I forget what days it is. I get confused. Do you get confused with the days? I'm just like, wait, what is today? I'm like thinking, what is today? Yeah, so we have double live streams tomorrow night here and on Patreon. We usually are on 9 a.m., but every Friday night we have special live streams to keep you focused. A lot of people get distracted for happy hour on Fridays and they waste their weekend in a cloud. So we got to stay focused. Stay focused every single day. So I love you all. I appreciate the support. The greatest support of all is sharing our channel. Let's find the others. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, just keep going. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning.